What's up guys, my name is Ariel and welcome to my first review. This review is about Gena Showalter's Firstlife. See if I can get the cover in more further. Quick summary of the book. The book is about a girl named Tenley Lockwood who is trying to choose between two realms after death, upon which they're called Myriad and Troika. And so there are people called laborers that are after her. One is for the side of Myriad, his name is Killian, and the other is Archer from Troika. And the entire story goes off, first of all, the story starts off with Tenley locked in an asylum so her parents could make her choose Myriad, because there's a certain thing in our father's contract where because he's a senator, that he has to have his child be put into Myriad for specific reasons. And so when we find Tenley in this place, she's already been tortured and everything like that by a doctor called Vance, who is unassigned, who cannot go to Witch. And by the way, there's three realms. There's Myriad, Troika, and Realm of Many Ends. The Realm of Many Ends is where the unassigned go. If you do not sign by the time you're at the age of accountability, which, is basically about the age when you can sign off, which I think it was 16 maybe. I don't know. But the entire story is about trying to get Tenley into Myriad, her family, trying to get her into Myriad or Troika. And the realms are fighting each other, and they have always been fighting each other in order to get themselves to get her attention and to defeat each other, if that makes any sense. Worlds fighting each other just so they can win one little thing. And so where the two laborers, they sneak in as patients at the asylum, upon which they try to coerce Tenley into everything, and it starts to unfold as soon as one of the characters dies. Not one of the main characters, but one of the characters in the story that you just really hate and you wish he would already die. I find this book interesting on the fact that you look at two separate realms, one of light and simplicity, while the other one's darkness and more complicated, and wanting money for it and everything like that. It's just, and look at the cover. It also shows the two different worlds. I'm guessing this one's Troika and this one's Myriad. So there's a lot of complexity on how Gena had created the worlds, but there are also a few things that just didn't sit right with me. So one of the things that didn't sit right with me was a bit of obsession with numbers. I get that the character's named 10 and then there's numbers going on afterwards, but it doesn't seem like a good point to the story, because it just gives off a little focus on what we're trying to get with the story, upon which is trying to get Tenley to sign up with one of the realms. But also the next thing about it is certain things about the language of the character the entire story is put into Tenley's point of view. And there are certain things that you would think inside your head that it wouldn't become out as multiple times, but maybe it would, but it's just sometimes it repeats itself, and I'm sorry if I'm stumbling through some of this stuff, but it is because I am trying to think in the process of while trying to say all this, and it's just, there are just, I can't help myself, I'm sorry. So, the entire story involves, trying to get Tenley into this realm, and for some odd reason, there's also a bit of dragging on of between the characters. I really like the story. I just wish I wish there was a few things that was improved upon it. So I give this book I gave this book basically 4 out of 5, or 4.5 out of 5 stars because of the little detail problems that are in it, and but I really like the book in general. So I hope I did good with my first review. If I did stumble through it, that is because it's just, I can't help myself sometimes. And so I thank you for watching me, and I will see you for my wrap-up and my summer wrap-up and August TBR. Bye.